welcome back to my channel. Today I have a project share which is part of the YouTube Hop hosted by Elisha of Elisha's Crafty Hoplop. So we're all tasked to make a Valentine's Day project, and I chose to make a boombox that is using Christian's Crafty Adventures tutorial. So basically this is a boombox that is in a Valentine's theme. At least I hope I got close to that Valentine's theme. And I use Maggie Holmes's most recent collection, which is called Marigold. So this boombox, all the directions and dimensions for it are posted on Christian's YouTube channel. So this boombox is basically a container that holds multiple cassette tapes, and it's, you know, very much 80s inspired. So let me just walk you through the box itself. So I use primarily items from the Marigold collection and threw in a few other things like this. I love this sentiment is a thicker from the Heritage collection. I've got a little puffy sticker from the thickers of the Willow Lane collection. And this is from, I think, a Pink Paisley collection called C'est La Vie. I liked it because it said ooh la la, and I thought that was fun little sentiment to incorporate for a Valentine's Day project. So to get this boombox look, these are speakers, and I basically use this Sizzix Thinlits die, which has a cross stitch piece to it, and basically it's a big circle and it's perforated. So I just punched it out using my nested circle dies and punched out the shape or the correct size that would fit on top of my vellum rosettes. So it's a little bit sad, but I had this pink washi holding or reinforcing the vellum rosette, which I really wanted to show, but this piece ended up, I think, looking better in this size, and it hides that bright pink washi. But so I have that speaker element, but I kind of made it into a ribbon rosette too, so you'll see this ribbon die cut pieces down here. So it's got the boombox elements, but it's also got a little bit of just, you know, elements that we see as paper crafters. Also incorporated into this are just some heart cutouts, which I've propped up on foam tape. I included a bow made of this tulle, and also this fabric, which is like a kind of like an iridescent plastic coated organza material. So it was kind of interesting. I found this in like the remnants section of Joann's recently, and I thought it was like a great piece of fabric because it's got that same iridescence as this iridescent piece that I have here, which is an acetate piece that I made a while back. And I stitched that on top of a piece of bow paper from the Marigold collection. And I have the sticker pack from Marigold, so I just incorporated a little bit of that too, which is where this Together sticker and this butterfly are from. And on the corner I have some gemmies that are from Paper Studio. Kind of went nicely with the whole iridescent elements that I had here. And I just have a little piece of pink acetate there to kind of make, to draw your attention to the center. And I basically stitched all the way around, mostly zigzag stitching. So there's 4 panels on the sides. And then I also stitched the piece that I used for the handle and added some gold flat backs, these like circular flat backs. And to embellish the handle, I have these gold safety pins from Jen Hadfield. I love that it's like a little leaf element here. So for my recipient, I'm adding all these little dangles, which will be attached here to the handle. And my recipient can just remove them and add them to her projects if she wants. So, yeah. So basically I have like just some wire wrapped beads, mostly I think hauled from Joann's. And then I have these heart lock and heart key, which I hauled from Amazon a few months back. But yeah, and then I just have kind of a little dangle to add interest to the project. So getting inside the box, I was on a Crafty live with a few people, and someone had mentioned Kitty Witty Papercraft and how she had given a tutorial on how to fold a heart doily into an envelope. So that's exactly what I did here. Fold it into an envelope, and then I decided to utilize one of my pieces from the Heritage Collection. It's rather a big piece. It's a cameo, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to use it here and have flowers kind of peeking out, so it almost looks like it's a bouquet of flowers or an envelope full of flowers with a cameo in the center. And I just have a bow die cut here. So I really had a lot of fun making these cassettes. Definitely remind me of the 80s. Christian's tutorial, gives you all the dimensions for these pieces, and you can just cut off little corners to kind of give it more of that cassette tape look. But in each corner I have a little tiny gold gemmy, and that kind of gives you the look of the little screws that were in the cassette tapes, as well as these little holes. There's typically 4 holes in the cassette tape, and they're kind of staggered. Like these are a little bit higher up than the ones on the outer section here. So to do that, I just used my hole punch and punched out some gold circles, and then used slightly smaller gemmies for the smaller circles that are kind of layered up a little bit higher. And then in the center, instead of using circles, I used my little heart punch. So that's, where the tape winds. So that, anyways, I use hearts there, and then in the center I put bows. And where the name of the song would be, I just added, again, some stickers from the sticker book for Marigold. And this one says, "How You Shine." This one says, "Love This." And basically the same idea for every single one of these cassette tapes. This one says, "Memories." And the last one says, "Lovely." And I haven't filled all these yet, I don't think. But yeah, this one just has a few handmade bows in it. And this one is empty, I just have some crinkle paper in there. Not sure what I'll put in there quite yet. This one, just lots of little handmade bows here. More to be added. And lastly, this one I made, so this is the same material that I made that bow with on the front, and see how it's an organza material. So this is actually a fabric which I think people use for cosplay costumes, and this side is this iridescent kind of like plasticky material. I think a lot of people have been making ruffles using this type of iridescent kind of crinkled material, which is a tablecloth from Walmart. I haven't made it to Walmart, so this is the next best thing, and it's fabric and was fairly easy to sew. I think the one thing I need to improve on is to make my ruffles look more ruffly. I think I'm a little bit too like, it looks very, it's not very what do you call it, random. Like I have fairly even sections here, so I think I need to work on my ruffling technique to make it more fluffy. So that's the fabric version, and then I also did some with just some pink crepe paper. So yeah, that's my project for Elisha's channel. Elisha, thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your YouTube hop. I will link the hashtag below and any other information for the YouTube hop. Thank you again for visiting my channel. I hope you have a great day. Bye.